Yeah. You're not witnessing.
Okay. Yeah. Look, 4621. The home of where it all started. Recording in a washroom, turning into an office. Young church boy, turning into an artist. Remixing Dre beats from 2001 Chronic. I was on it. This the place that birthed my platonic. Interest for music and housed all my conflicts. I'm honest. A lot of bad memories. A lot of good too. And these are the things that better me. Friends that turn to enemies. Jocking right off my pedigree. Hennessy, popping ecstasy. Tripping up all this elementary. That's just how I used to be. From days in high school to a kid in elementary, living life, learn lessons, pay dues, blessing over blessings, never roll with fake crews, that is fake news. Made man, you just roll with dudes who made you. Yeah, I'm talking about day ones, not day twos.
From the Coracarna. Hey, that is the way to start a motherfucking show.
Let's go.
Dog. This guy is the fucking challenge slayer, dog. Introduce yourself, homie. Let them know who the fuck you are.
What's good? It's your homeboy, Infinite TGM. What's good, man? Baker's Dozen. Shout out to Baker's Dozen. FKM.
What does TGM stand for?
The Grand Master.
The Grand Master. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. So why are you here today, Sir Joe? Can you tell them why this fucking wonderful man, this wonderful mic spitter
My
is here
motherfucking
today?
boy Infinite in the building because he is the very first winner of our Slap It or Trash It Sweet 16s challenge.
All right.
And he did not only win, but he slayed the competition.
Hey, that motherfucker got down.
He
huh?
killed it
Thank
in
you,
so
man.
many ways.
Thank you. That's much appreciated for real, dog.
Congratulations off bat, dog.
Thank you, man.
sir.
Again, it was, you did your shit.
Hey, he killed that shit, huh?
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I already heard it. As soon as I heard the beat, I was like, yo, this shit's crazy.
No, wait, you already knew,
like
dog?
that.
You were like,
had
I
a
won,
feeling, bro. I had a feeling.
won.
I just know how to come at certain beats and shit. So I was like, yo, this shit is tight. I'm gonna do something different on this. So
He's a little cocky. He was like, I won.
The way you started it with the melodic shit, and then
Right.
like I told you,
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
called him and even told him that. Like I love that because I'm always trying to master that. Like how you just it flew right into the fucking verse, the rap part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was done beautifully, dog.
thank
That
you,
shit
bro.
was done beautifully.
Thank you, man.
Very, very well, dog. You did that shit.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that shit a lot.
You shot that shit. Serio, I think he did fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so what's up, man?
Chilling, man. Just came out of Riverside. You know what I mean? Just kicking it with y'all. I'm cool. I've been working on a lot of stuff right now, so I've been
I
this
know, you
quarantine
just
got me in
dropped
the
an album,
studio.
you got another one dropping? Like, god dang, dog.
Yeah,
How much
man.
you be working, dog?
Dog, I'm in the house, bro. The quarantine has got me in full effect work mode, bro. I've been working on so much stuff. I got an EP dropping on the 1st of May. I got another EP dropping on the 22nd of May. Then after that, I got like another album, The Pandemic 2, dropping after that.
Damn.
And
Damn, this guy is Conejo Jr. over here.
it pays when you have
This guy
your
is
stuff at your
just
house, you
fucking
know?
putting
Yeah.
shit after shit, dog. Like, that's dope.
I got all my recording equipment at the crib, so every time it's like I'm in the mood, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just get up and write this, record it, lay it down, and just mix and master it all myself and all
You
that.
record everything yourself?
Yes, sir.
Mix, master, everything?
Yes, sir.
So
Everything.
the final product is all fucking infinite.
Yeah, everything goes through me.
Damn.
Comes out from me, it goes through me, and I have to play it in the car, give it that test.
That car test,
the
y'all.
car test.
Hey, it's always the car test.
car
and shit,
test.
huh?
Hey,
you
it be the
know,
one,
dog.
man. It be the one. I swear. Like,
That's
yeah,
right.
I've just been working my ass off, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as an artist, that's something that's very important. You know what I mean? Just to keep being persistent and shit. You know what I mean? Especially with the craft and the music, it's all about determination, how much you're willing to put out. You know what I mean? To really push that content out.
How long you been in the game, dog?
Man, I started rapping around 2011. I was about, I think I was like 14, 15 years old around that time. Yeah.
How you popped up on my radar about maybe 5 to 6 months ago.
Yeah.
What got you known? Like in your eyes, what got you known? What got you out there?
It was a lot. It was a lot of back and forth. I feel like it was just because it was these challenges, a lot of these internet challenges, a lot of these
Challenge
Instagram
slayer.
challenges. I had to learn because trust me, bro, I've entered a lot before then, and I've lost a lot. Yeah. I've lost a good couple, and it's every time I lose or I somewhat win because I'll make it like if somebody has a challenge, they'll be like, oh yeah, third place be like Infinite or something like that. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
and you
I
up
have
there
to-
though. You was always up there though.
I'd be have to learn it from my mistakes. I know my boy Lito P, man, for a cool minute. Me and him were like back to back, head to head with the competition, where like he was always winning over me every time. And I was
Salute
like,
to Lito.
Hey, Lito got
that's my
some
boy,
motherfucking
man.
skills. Shout out to Lito.
My boy, man. I was like telling you, so like learning from these challenges, I'm like, yeah, I gotta like learn how to approach this better, like learn how to better my flow. And since everything is all in one take, you know what I mean? I don't do no chops or nothing like that. It's all just one take straight through.
That's right.
I try to like push it out as much as I can. So from the challenges, people started getting to know me a little bit more. Of course, Latin Beach, shout out to Latin Beach. They posted me. They've showed nothing but love. They posted me on their platforms like a gang of times, on their Instagram, on their...
And even the
Hell
way you do
yeah.
it, though, even the way you do it with like the way you do your videos and challenges, a lot of people don't take the time to actually record the record,
Right.
So you get that quality sound. Everybody in the restroom or in the bathroom. I'm guilty of it, my boy.
No, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of
But
course.
you take the time to put the actual record on there, do it in front of the microphone. Everything's legit. It sounds great.
I just like to take advantage of the shit that I got. You know what I mean? Like if I have the equipment, if I have the time,
Why
especially
not?
right now.
Why not? Exactly.
You know what I mean? So if I have
Hey,
the
how
time-
did
He's bored in the house and he's in the
Yeah,
house bored. So
for
why
sure.
the
You
fuck
wanna
not?
show. Hell yeah.
Hey, how did the whole thing come about with Latin Beast?
I don't know if you guys remember, they did a Drummer Boy challenge.
Yeah.
Way back, I think it was like 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
That was the first challenge, the first internet challenge I've ever did was the Young Drummer Boy challenge, and I made it up there with Lito, Ray Monique. I think it was Young Gritty that was up there too.
Oh, I remember exactly. And
Yeah.
Ray Monique won, no?
Yeah, it was Ray Monique and Lito. They both won that song with
I
Drummer.
didn't know Lito won that.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. He was on that song with Drummer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's dope. That's
It was
dope.
tight. Yeah, so I was like there, man. I was there. I was in the finalist and everything. That was the first challenge I ever answered. First challenge I almost won. So
They recognize you?
Yeah, from there Latin Beach just showed me hella love.
That's
like,
Bams, dog.
yeah.
Bams is the motherfucking recruiter of the
Yeah,
talent, dog. Bams is the
Yeah, he's
talent
scoping, dog.
recruiter.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, after that he hit me. He was like, "Yeah, bro, like send me a video, whatever you got." I remember he put my first video up on Latin Beach. I forget which video it was, man. I'm trying to remember, but I know he.
You don't forget, dog. You
I
know.
forgot. No. I think it was,
Remember.
fuck, man. I think it was a song. It was called I Quit. I think that was the first
You
one.
just don't want us to go look it up. Why is it bad?
No,
dog?
we can play it right
No,
there.
yeah, you can play it. Hey, that's.
Hey, nigga, we got you going up in the background.
Yeah, oh
right there,
yeah,
dog.
for
Look at-
sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Homie, we'll put it quit right
That's
there
me.
if you want. Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's
Oh,
you.
yeah, that's me right
That's
there.
me
We're
right
gonna take
there.
a picture
That's
for
me
you
right there.
too, because I
Shout out to LA Icon. That's like
Hey,
one of
when
my favorite
Latin
videos.
Beast posted you or put you on their shit, was that like fucking a compliment? Because they're big, dog. They're
No, yeah,
huge.
when I, because it was funny because when I did the challenge, that was the first time I heard a lot of Beast. I had never heard of him before that, and I don't know. I guess it's just lack of like trying to find shit out. But like
different lane.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I had never really been introduced to Latin Beast, but then I was looking throughout the contest. I seen how so many people entered that contest. I was like, damn. Like, there's a lot of people on this fucking platform, you know what I mean? So when I was looking at it, I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna see what's good. And then during the competition, I was doing my homework on them, looking at their videos, looking at what they do, what they post, stuff like that. So I was like, damn, like this is a good platform
So
to
you
be
were
on.
stalking them.
Yeah,
Hey, he studied the shit.
Yeah, I
was
gotta
stalking
do my
him.
homework,
I like
man.
it.
I gotta know,
You gotta know what you're getting into. That's cool.
Yeah.
But in other words, you're stalking him, though, right?
I guess you can
You
say that
calm
shit.
down with that, first of all.
You needed to take
Listen,
a
they're
little,
good people and they're trying to help.
Take a little break right there for a little bit.
Nah, but they've been hella nice to me. They've been hella cool with me ever since that shit. Like they uploaded that Wide Awake video that was playing. They uploaded that one for me. That one, they've shown nothing but love over the past couple years.
When they posted you or put your video up, did it change everything for you?
Yeah, a lot, bro. Since then, a lot of people have started fucking with me. Like I'm telling you, 2017 started off as a very low point, and then when I started getting into the competitions, into the challenges, it became a lot better. Like I started my music was getting more plays. People were like finding out about me a little bit more. They're like, who the fuck is this dude Infinite from like Riverside and the IE? Like who the hell is this kid? You know what I'm saying? And like not a lot of people, like I'm telling you, I've been doing this since 2011. And from 2011 to 2017, it was always just push, but it's getting no result out of it. You know
Well,
what I
you
mean?
know the IE's known now because of your boy. I don't know.
yeah, of course,
You
of
know,
course,
Your boy
of course.
put the IE out there. Like, oh my God.
But I was even talking to my brother about that, dog, the other day. Just the power of fucking social media. Like,
Yeah.
Instagram goes a long way nowadays. It can get you, like, you know what I'm saying? Link you up with people that are going to benefit you in some type of way or help you out or vice versa. And
Right.
it's dope, dog, but like I said, it just all comes to mastering that shit, the way way you got the perfect sounding quality music,
Right.
not just singing in front of your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It goes a long
It
way.
makes a difference, huh?
It does. It
Yeah.
very much does. When you
Oh.
study this shit, and I could tell you study it because you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the way you do your posts and shit. Like I'm on that shit too, dog. I be trying to figure out how the fuck they get these this many
The
followers,
sound,
like,
yeah.
or this many. I'm doing it. What the fuck? Nah, it's a fucking science to this
Yeah,
shit, dog.
yeah.
And I see you doing that though.
Yeah,
see you
I
doing it.
try to do, like I said, I try to do my homework on a lot of this shit, like especially with the videos. Like I seen a lot of people post videos, they be getting hella views and shit. I'm like, how the fuck do they get their quality to be like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how do they record and still have the track playing and have that shit like sound like a song and they're doing it live? It's not like
Yeah.
they're pre-recorded this shit. Like they're actually doing it like right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Kind of like this shit. And it's like I would search it up, bro, no matter what. I was looking up shit like, all right, how do you do this? How do you do that? What do I need for this? What do I need for that? And sooner or later, I was like, all right, cool. I got it. I gotta learn it. I gotta try it. You know, a couple fails here and there, blah, blah, blah. Sounded like crap, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on, I got better and better and better. And then same thing with the mixing and mastering. The mixing, mastering, recording, that's a whole nother lane, man. That's a whole nother
That's what I was gonna ask
you.
you about too. Like, did you go to school for that, or you just sat there and fucked with it until it
So
sounded right?
from 2011 to around 2017, the beginning of 2017, I had no school, no nothing. From 2017 to 2018, I went to school. I went to school for 2 years, but the only problem was that they closed the school down. It was called the Art Institute, and so I was going to school out in San Bernardino, and they closed the schools down. I only needed like 3 classes to graduate. I was 3 classes away from graduating. They closed all the schools down. I wasn't able to finish, and if I had to, they wanted me to go to the film school out in LA. But in order for me to do that, I would have to start all over again. So that means I would have to do all my 2 years over
Point
again.
of what I just, you know how long I've been here, homie?
Yeah, bro, it was bad. Like
You know the
I,
work I put in.
we fought with the school district, man. I was like back and
Hell
forth
nah.
with them like all the time. I was like, bro, like this can't be it. Like I can't just be like, you know what I mean? Like 2 years studying, passing on my tests. Like, bro, they would have like, you know, because those schools were tight. Like they actually had like
Oh, they got
the
everything.
big
Yeah,
studio,
they got everything.
like, you know, with the SSL board, the patch
Straight
bays,
up.
all that. So in order for me to use, because I had access to like every room. So in order to have those accesses, you got to go through all the tests. Like you got to go through all the, like, all right, you got to know how to do this. You got to know how to patch this to that. So
Also, before you move from like something else, you got to know what you were doing with
Right.
the last thing you were fucking. That's dope.
I think,
That's cool.
but I don't think, you know, I don't think going to school wasted my time at all. Because a lot of people tell me like, damn, you wasted 2 years of your life. Like, nah. I learned my shit. I mean, if you went to school just to fuck around, you know what I mean, and just to, you know, be with other people and your homies and whatever, then yeah, you wasted your time. But I actually went because I was like, bro, I need to learn this shit. I want to learn more about it. Like I know
and it's part of your craft. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
There's no
hell
losing
yeah.
time on it because it benefited what you're
I'll tell
doing.
you
yeah.
what, dog, you don't need school because where I record, I only record in one studio, dog.
It's a really
Where
nice
I
studio.
record in Riverside, this fool, oh yeah, Joke's been
I
there
went
with me.
there. It was cool. He did too.
This guy, not one fucking day got any kind of schooling. He started when he was 16, learned on the fly, and this fucking guy, like, he has a house, he has a whole fucking career, dog.
Yeah.
And he did not go to school once, so you don't really need school, dog. You'll
No,
be all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And your shit
doing
sounds
cool.
clean.
Yeah,
Your
straight
shit sounds clean, dog.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so everything, I remember just being in a position where I was like going to the studio all the time too, you know, just spending hella money on studio time.
Party foul. Party foul. Quarantine.
Everybody,
Quarantine.
Travis so sick,
Quarantine.
just party fouled the whole fucking
Quarantine.
shit. He just messed up. And Cujo's about to get a tattoo from
Are
him.
there
Get
any
the
open
fuck out
booths?
of here, dog?
You might want to rethink the tattoo,
this
bro.
motherfucker's over here breaking shit, dog. Son of a bitch. Hey, Cujo, you're about to get a tattoo from that vato right now? He can't even walk straight, dog.
Larry, come here. Give me a hug, dog. Are you all right?
Son of a gun.
Bring it in, dog.
Damn. Hey, use your brusha. You got it right
This is the pinnacle of let's chop it up right here.
there. Anyways, back to what you were saying. Go ahead.
No, yeah, like I was saying, I started, you know, coming from a place where I was, you know, always paying for studio time, all that shit. It just got to me to one. It literally clicked in my brain one point. I was like, man, I'm tired of like waiting on people to like give me my master, give me my mix, or give me this, or give me that. It was annoying. Like there was times where I was like, I want to put this song out now, and I was like, oh, I gotta wait like 2-3 weeks because homeboy's not finished with it yet. And there's been a lot of times too where I've gone to studios and I've paid them and everything. I'll pay like maybe like in advance. I'll probably like drop like $500 on a studio session or something for like multiple songs. Never heard it back. Never got it back.
Oh
from
yeah,
nobody.
you sling drugs, dog. $500 on a studio session. I don't know.
No, yeah, bro. I was all over the
This
place.
guy's a drug dealer.
I was all over the place when I was young, man.
We're not here to judge you, but you were a drug dealer.
No, he is the
No,
drug
I don't know.
Hey, bro.
His music's doing great, and I feel like he might have left it behind. But off that story alone,
Yeah,
we're not here to judge.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, I used to spend a lot of money on studio time.
Drugs.
And that's all it was, bro. That's all it was. I ain't gonna say no more.
What
but,
studio you used to go to, bro?
No, it wasn't even like it wasn't.
Nah,
even
go
like
ahead and
big
tell
studios.
everybody what studio you used to go to so nobody else goes there. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not gonna name no names. I'm not gonna name no names.
You can tell me in my ear, and I'll tell everybody else.
Nah, they're not even around no more. A lot of these.
well,
That's what you get.
A lot of these people that recorded me back in the day, who've been like recording and doing this and doing that, and like used to like pick at me when I was younger. Like these fools aren't around no more. Like a lot of people.
Do
just
you
kinda fell off.
record yourself now, or like only yourself, or you record other people? Or
Well, I record myself, and then I do studio time as well. So like I have
That's
people
right.
come through to the studio. They all record.
do you
and
do
shit.
them how they did you?
Hell no.
There you
What
go.
mean, bro?
That's right.
Come on,
That's
man.
right.
I gotta be better.
He
than
could have
that.
learned. He could have learned the game and said, "I'm gonna run all these motherfuckers dry."
Get somebody's money.
It's hard.
I'ma bleed
It's
them
hard when the
dry.
studio is at your house, bro.
Hey, yeah. By the way, this ain't my house. I just brought it
I
here.
know, huh?
So
I
don't
just
come.
be kicking it right
So don't
here
come
and
back
shit.
looking for problems.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not saying there gonna be any. I'm just letting you know to come back here.
Oh God, bro. No,
Danny V, you got something to ask him, dog? You over there all quiet, and
Mr.
shit.
Slap It or Trash It. Hey,
know.
now that we doing the interview too, everybody need to know the mastermind behind. I know when we go live and everything, like that's the mastermind behind everything, behind the beauty that is Slap It or
Yes,
Trash
Mr.
It.
Danny.
My boy was out here hunting. He was like, we got some dope ass talent out here. We need to fucking find a way to get these challenges in a proper place. And he was the one that fucking brought the beautiful thing that is gonna eventually grow into something. It's already growing. Thank you guys, by the way.
Yes, sir.
But that's the man right there. What's up with it, Danny?
Not much, you know.
Mr. Slap It or Trash
I
It?
ain't
Slap it or
drinking, I'm
trash
thinking.
Man, you high. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Always high.
Man, he hot. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, what the actual challenge that Jokes and Danny found you on was the Slap It or Trash It challenge, right?
Yep.
How did you come across that?
How did I come across that?
That's what I want to know.
I'm trying to remember. I've actually followed Jokes for a cool minute. So
okay.
yeah, I followed Jokes for a cool minute, and I think I ran into one of the posts that he made talking about it, and I was just like, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna answer this shit. I'll see what's good, and then yeah, that's
And
what
then
it was.
Hey,
And
how
that's
old
how
are
it
you?
was.
Hey, dog, how old are you, dog?
I'm 24.
Oh, you're young as fuck. Damn.
I know a lot of people who are younger, so that's like a first for me.
I was about to say, Jokes is posted like the Micro Machine, man. You guys remember the Micro Machine? That fool used to take a big breath and...
What is popping with the fan babies? You motherfucker, boy, jokes, you know what I'm saying? Come to the contest. And he was like, hey, I don't know what he said. I heard contest. I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was a very dope opportunity, man. Every contest that I see that, when somebody's hosted something, I always look at it as a very good opportunity to, boost my following up, boost my, the streams up, all that. And like I also am grateful for people who do that shit because, it takes a lot to do these challenges. I just did one recently, I just started shooting videos, like music videos and shit. So I did a contest recently where I was like, yo, whoever spits a dope verse gets like a free music video and shit. So just judging the competition, like a lot of dope submissions, and it's just like, damn, like, is
it hard to choose?
For me, yeah, I feel like, because I'm a very indecisive person. I'm just like, bro, I don't know who to choose. Like, this guy was dope, but this guy was, I don't know. Like, it was just very back and forth.
Can I ask you this, though? Do you go for bars? Do you go for who has the best story?
Like,
The
when I'm
most
doing the
swag?
challenges,
Yeah.
it has to be I feel like
Not
it has
you
to be
doing it, like judging
Yeah,
it.
yeah, like judging other people, yeah. I feel like it has to be a collection of everything, man. Like, I feel like you can't just have, like, one style. Like, yeah, you can't have bars, but then also tell a story, but then also be metaphorical, this, and that, whatever. But I feel like if you're able to master all those and just try to, like, because it's possible, man. Like, I've seen people do it. Like, you have a gang of artists who know how to, like, flip styles and put bars in it, but then also tell a story with it, but then also have this, that, and the third. So I feel like a lot of things play into that. But I feel like if you are able to master all of those in one, I feel like, it's cool with me. But if, like, let's say, like, somebody else has just bars and it's dope as hell, I'm always going to pay attention to the, like, person who's like, all right, but I can do that and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do more, because that's the person who wants to go all out, who wants to go far. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the that's why I kind of try to show with the Slap It or Trash It.
Yeah.
Because I start off singing, but then as soon as I'm done with the singing,
killing
I
it.
go
Have
back
you
into
always done like the singing shit?
Fuck
Because
no.
that's what literally tripped
gotta
me out. I
step
was
out
like,
your
this
boundaries,
motherfucker
you know?
sound good though.
No,
Like,
yeah, hell no.
this will sound good.
What were
never
you
done that
guys
shit.
looking for when you guys did this?
That was exactly it. It had to be a little bit of everything. And like, because I mean, it's not just even like this fool opened my eyes to like the poetry shit. Like you have to understand,
like you get deep in shit.
like no, because poetry is different. Poetry doesn't necessarily have to be on beat. Poetry doesn't necessarily even have to rhyme. And I was sitting there listening to some of these fools. I'm just like, man, fuck that. He's like, wait, fool, listen to what he's saying though. Like, listen to what he's saying. So I go back and I'm like, yeah, no, okay, I get it.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
shit.
I get that. I 1,000,000% get it because it's not always about the like, you know what I mean? The fucking miracle, spiritual, lyrical.
It's what's within
exactly.
the
You got to be able to feel it. But like I said, I told him it's this man's contest, and at the end of the day, we left it up to the people. We left it up. It was
That's
to
easy.
whoever.
Everybody voted in the polls.
Yeah,
so it's not
but
rigged,
I told
you know?
him, because I called him, dog. The day that he dropped his fucking thing, I called him. I was
Infinite?
Yeah, I was sitting in my fucking restroom.
Like,
and I
it's over?
I sat there. No, I didn't know because I told him it's not. It doesn't even come down to my vote or his vote. We're gonna leave it up to the people. I was like, I'm not calling you because this is fixed and you won, dog. Like I'm letting you know. The prize is a fucking jokes feature and a fucking podcast interview, but regardless of anything, my nigga, hit me up because we're gonna do some, like we're gonna work, dog.
Even if you don't win,
even if you don't win, please send me something.
I was tripping when you called me too. I was like, is this what Joke's calling me right now? I was like, what the hell? Because I'm telling you, bro, I've been following you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You have dope ass style, man. And even the challenges you've answered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit is your shit has always been A1 as well.
Thank you,
so
bro.
when
go ahead.
I was chilling with my homie and I was just kicking it. We were doing a studio session. I'm like, hey, this is what Jokes is calling me right now because he knows who you are too. He's like,
everybody knows who Jokes is.
And I was like, yeah, man, he's calling me right now. I was like, this is weird. I was like, well,
do I answer it?
I was like, yeah, do I answer? I was like, yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking answer. What the hell? So I answered the shit. And it was dope, man. It was a blessing. I was very happy to hear it, man. I was like, yo, man.
But that's the thing
crazy.
too, dog. I haven't been genuine. Ask him how many fucking times I talked about your verse, dog. Like I'm like, this shit is stupid, dog. Why are we for the fucking
challenge?
contest? I'm like, why are we doing a contest?
right.
Fucking like this fool's fucking a beast.
It's already over.
He already killed the whole thing. He's like, there's a lot of people out there, dog. It's not up to us.
Hey, no, I will say this. Silent got down too.
Silent did kill that shit.
Hey, Silent.
You guys were neck
I think
to neck,
top three. Infinite, number one, of course. Silent, and I got to give it to Words 909.
Silent was the dude from Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Dude, it's funny. That dude hit me up right after, and we got a song together.
That's right. Hey,
Wait,
that's what we
already?
do. That's what we do over here.
He released it. It's out on all platforms right now.
When did it come out?
I think yesterday. I think
No
it came out
fucking
yesterday.
way,
Yeah,
that was fast.
me and Silent got a
Hey,
song.
dog,
Yeah.
slap it or trash it just needs like 20% of that.
And we don't expect it in a big chunk. You can pay in payment
plans, dog.
You know what I mean? It's
got
gonna
you.
work out
Pay
perfect.
as you go.
Pay as you go. I accept
dude.
all major credit cards and fucking payment platforms. Don't trip, dog.
Jeez.
But I'm
There
happy
you
for you
go.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
it was tight, man. It was cool because Silent, like it was funny because when I entered the contest, I looked at Silent shit. I'm like, this dude went off. I was like, this dude killed that
Silent
shit.
got off, dog.
I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, I don't know if I should enter my shit.
He killed it. No, he did.
And it was dope. I was like, yo, this shit is sick. And then as soon as you know it, he just hit me up right after you posted my shit. And he was like, hey, bro. He was like, that shit was hard. This and that. Like, this was cool. Like, hey, like, what's good with the track? I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'll lace it down right now.
Straight
and
up.
he just sent it.
I
He sent
already
it
know.
through that same day. He sent it through.
No shit.
I wrote that shit. I was like, all right, cool. I laid the vocals down, sent him the vocals, and he was like, all right, cool. And now the song's out on all platforms.
Hey, Silent's
I forget
good
what
people,
he
huh?
said. It's called Don't Let Me Find Out. That's what
Don't
it's
Let Me
called.
Find Out.
Don't Let Me Find Out on all platforms.
I'm gonna be
right now.
definitely sharing that as soon as we
I
get
know.
up
I'm
off
gonna
here,
look
dog.
for that
Yeah.
shit. Hey, you know what? Hopefully we get Silent here pretty soon, dog. Bay Recon was supposed
Oh, yeah.
to
Salute
come.
to Silent. You killed that shit. Don't,
Hey,
don't
dog.
think
Yeah,
you didn't.
shout
You
out,
fucking killed it.
shout out to Silent and Bay Recon for holding the motherfucking fort down up there, dog. Like, you
Killing
know,
it.
Before this whole quarantine and shit happened, or like right around when it was starting to happen, Bay Recon was supposed to come.
I
here.
remember you saying something. Yeah, I remember you saying
That's
something
tight.
about
Yeah,
that.
I got mad love for Bay Recon, dog. Said he was my motherfucking boy, dog. But they're just their whole vibe and their music that they make, they're fucking dope. I want to ask you this. Recently, you've been making some good moves with some people. What are the highlights in the past 5 or 6 months that you have, like as far as music and everything, dog?
Damn.
You just got on a cypher with Cujo.
Yeah, that definitely is something that I was tripping about. That's another thing that tripped me out too, the whole Cujo Cypher thing. I was very I doubted. I'm gonna be real. I doubted my shit on my challenge video for that. I did. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, sorry. I did it like multiple times. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get picked. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna just put this out. And he fucked with it, man. He liked it. When I heard my name, I was like, I was like, damn, bro, what the hell? I'm about to be on this cypher with Cujo. That shit was sick.
That's right.
And, you know, shout out to Cujo and the team he put together to put that shit out because that shit was very well directed. It was very dope. It was an honor, you know what I'm saying? I heard of Cujo for a cool minute too, and I was like, yo, yeah, Cujo's tight.
Cujo gets off, huh?
And you guys already filmed that shit and everything too.
Yeah, it already came out.
Yeah, it's already out. It's on
I ain't been on the internet in a week, dog.
No, yeah, it's on that beast. It's on that
It's
beast.
bad, bro.
Yeah, that shit came out and everything, dog.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
over here lacking, dog.
Yeah, and then so that was something big that happened this year for sure, the whole thing. And then I think I don't know if I could speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it anyway. But
Go ahead.
getting the collab with Cujo. I got one with Cujo coming in soon.
Oh,
That's
what?
right.
Yeah, I got one. It's already done. It's already
right.
finished. That one's gonna come out soon. And then
Is that on your shit or his shit?
on my shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
That's
and then
right.
I got, bro.
Hey,
I'm
Cujo,
telling
when
you.
he did that for you, that's dope.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, Cujo showing nothing but love on that shit, man. I'm very excited to put that track out. So there's that, and then since like I've been doing these challenges, because like before this one I did like 2 or 3 other challenges, and I think because of the Cujo one too, a lot of people started following me, and I think people started recognizing a little bit more, like, all right, like I've been around for a minute, like I've been doing this for a little bit, and so people started hitting me up. So like
It starts changing, huh?
yeah, it's different. It's different. Like I have people hitting me up for features that I used to hit up before. And
Hey,
I'll be like,
hey,
yeah, let me
you
get a
be all
feature.
salty about it now, dog? You're like, man, fuck no.
No.
For about $5,000.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. This next pandemic album, because I just dropped an album called Pandemic. I recorded it all
Yeah.
during the quarantine and shit. I was just locked up in the house. I said, bro, I'm gonna just drop an album. Fuck it, I'm gonna just make something.
That shit's hard, too.
Make that whole shit.
motherfucking album's hard,
Thank you, bro. I think 2 of the songs. I had already 2 songs pre-recorded, but they weren't done. They needed like another 2 verses or like another verse and shit like that. So I already had those, and then I just added about 4 or 5 more. And I was like, all right, cool. And I sent one to my homie Jamal Jones. Shout out to him. He chopped on that song called Lab. You know what I'm saying? I just put that album out. I was like, fuck it. It wasn't planned. It was just very last minute. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put this album out. I put it out, and people started fucking with it. People were like, yo, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. This is dope. That's all I heard about it. And then now, so I had this idea since I did the song with Cujo. I was like, I want to try to see if I could reach out to some of these people who kind of didn't recognize me before, and see if I can get these collabs in. I really want to get these collabs in. So I got a couple other collabs in the bank right now.
It starts making a difference.
Yeah,
huh?
I got a couple other collabs right now in the bank, and this Pandemic 2 album is gonna be a gang of collabs with just a bunch.
Hey, I want to say this
Hell yeah.
before we continue. I recognize your talent, like what, a month or 2 back, before you started taking off, dog. Because before this, I already had asked him to come on, dog.
I remember you telling me, yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker is
It was meant to
dope,
be, dog.
And I didn't even want to reach out to you, dog. Like, I
Right.
was like, man, I don't know if he's going to be like cocky and answer me back or
Man,
something.
Come on, yeah.
How much you paying for this interview?
Yeah.
much
But
I
he
pay?
wasn't. I mean,
How much
okay,
you
I'm not
get,
gonna
5
say.
racks?
No, you've always. I'm not gonna say you weren't infinite. You've always been infinite. But right now, you're in that zone where you're fucking infinite. Like you're out there right now. You know.
I'm pushing, man. I'm trying.
Oh, you popping.
Yeah,
trying.
he's popping.
Yeah, no, I
dog.
know.
So
Popping.
when I asked him, I was like, cool, dog. Like, you know, I didn't know if he knew who I was or whatever, dog. So I asked him and shit, and it hadn't happened because the quarantine and shit hit.
Yeah.
But since then, like, you've been getting love from Bozo, from Cujo, from
Yeah.
like all kinds of people and shit. How
That
you
was
feel when
another
you got
one
love
too.
from Bozo, dog?
That was another one too, where I got on that track with Bozo. I was tripping when I got on the track with Bozo. I was like,
That's
yo,
right.
this is tight. It was very exciting. I was over at LP Studios with my boy AI.
Yeah.
I was over there chilling with him.
Shout out to AI,
Shout out
my
to AI.
motherfucking boy.
I was over there chilling with him. He was like, hey, I got Bozo coming in the studio right now. I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, I got Bozo coming in the studio. I'm like, all right, for sure. Hell yeah. So he came through. It was tight. He was real genuine, real cool person and shit. And he was like, yo, you rap? I'm like, yeah, I rap too, this and that, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah. And then I had just laid a verse with AI. He was like, oh yo, check this shit out. I wasn't done yet though. I was still writing to it. And he was like, oh yeah, let's just do this. And we just started working. We didn't say nothing. No words were exchanged. Like, are you sure you want to
you
do this
and Bozo?
feature? Yeah, me and Bozo.
Hey, fool.
We just started writing. that
Bozo
shit.
works fast as fuck.
Yeah, no, he does.
That fool be forcing you to work fast.
Yeah, he does. But no, it's cool though. I'm used to it though, man. I'm used to writing. I'm telling you, I'm used to writing whole albums and EPs in one night. I'm used
Damn.
to. Trust me, a lot of the EPs and the projects I have right now, a lot of them were written, recorded, mixed, mastered all in one night. I'll literally stay up from like 12 when I'm not working, or like when I have because I have sometimes where I'm like on break and I'm just like, all right, write some of this, right?
Yeah.
You know, every chance I get, I'm writing.
That's that work
He not
ethic.
only sells drugs, he uses drugs as well.
Oh shit. Nah,
Never get high on your own supply.
Nah, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
No,
dog.
I feel you. But
Bozo's a big fucking deal, dog. Like,
And these drugs make a lot of money out here, don't they?
hey, I'll tell you one thing, because Bozo's my homie, dog. Like,
Right.
I know Bozo, like, really, really, really good. I've known him since prison, dog.
Oh, shit.
That fool will not fuck with you, give you the chance, time, or day unless he thinks you got talent.
No,
dog.
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I
Like,
feel
that fool is very, very picky about who he fucks with, dog.
Yeah.
So for him to be willing to fuck with you, especially if he just met you, because he don't like fucking with people he just met either, dog.
Right.
That fool wants to do a background check on your ass before he even start fucking with you. Said
Nah,
it.
Want to do
I
a
was-
collab? Let me get back to you about 3 days.
I was
Said it,
very
hey,
blessed, yeah.
Bozo will do a whole fucking fingerprint scan and shit, and if something comes up on your shit, Bozo ain't fucking with you, dog. But
Nah, I was very
for him to
blessed to
fuck
get
with
that
you, that
shit.
says a
Yeah.
lot about you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it was dope, man. I was honored. I was like, hell yeah. And then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put the song out. I'll send you the cover for it. This and that. We were just shopping back and forth. I'm
So
like,
you're fully moving like the way that you even traffic your music, like you're moving independent? It's all through
everything?
you?
Yeah, everything's just for
That's
myself,
dope.
man.
That's dope.
I've worked very hard to just try to learn everything and how to do everything myself. Just like putting shit out on like the platforms, from how to distribute the money from it, how to just.
And how long you been doing it like that, like on a professional level, where like you're putting shit out on Spotify and everything like that?
I started doing it in 2017.
Okay.
So cause like it took me for a cool minute. I was very skeptical about putting my shit on like iTunes and Spotify and whatever. I don't know
Why is that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I just like I felt like maybe I wasn't ready. I kept telling myself like I'm not ready for that. Like I'm not ready.
Every artist is their own worst critic.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, that is true.
Wait a little
dog, that
bit,
is-
Yeah, for a minute
Wait a little bit.
I was like, no, I'm not, because people would tell me like they'd be like, yo, because that's when around the time where Apple Music started getting more popping,
Yeah.
and then the Spotify started getting more
All the
shit,
streaming shit was
and then
cracking.
people was like, yo, like when are you gonna put your shit on Spotify? I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like my shit's on SoundCloud and YouTube and
It's
fucking
free, go
Dat
listen to
Piff.
it.
I fucking hate SoundCloud.
I hated it too, bro. But for a cool minute, that's where I got a lot of my plays. And that's
Because
where a lot
I'll
of
tell you
people
what
that look at
about
my shit.
SoundCloud, dog. Like, they rob the fucking artist. You have to have so many hours a fucking month, and you have to maintain it. Like, dog,
That's
they
how
take
SoundCloud
people's
gets
money.
down?
Yeah, they take
Yeah.
people's money, dog.
That's why
like
it's free.
you have
like,
to have a good following, maintain a good following, and like
Do they
I don't know.
even
I
pay?
just don't like it.
Do they
dog.
pay you out after?
Yeah, they monetize it and everything, but you have to maintain a certain following every month, else they
Yeah.
drop you and shit. You know,
like a major following on there though, because it's
I
free
opened
too,
it. Yeah,
like-
I opened up a SoundCloud like probably like 6 months ago or something, and I read all their shit. I was like, "Fuck this fucking
Yeah.
shit," you know.
Yeah.
Even though I probably would like get numbers and shit or do whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
definitely.
I was just like, it's anti-artist to me, though. Like you know,
Yeah,
like
they're just upcomers. People
yeah,
that just
like
use
I
it for
just
their
feel
free
like
time.
No, yeah, for sure.
if you want to put shit out for free, that's the way to go. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
I feel like
not-
SoundCloud is good for anybody starting out, but for somebody
Yeah.
who wants to be a serious artist, like to
You can't keep dropping the shit.
yeah,
on there,
like
yeah.
if someone. I mean,
If,
not
you're,
to,
go- if you want to make money, homie,
Yeah.
SoundCloud is not.
yeah,
the
Yeah.
it's not. You can't
Yeah.
because like a lot of people upload this shit on SoundCloud thinking like, oh, this shit about to blow off.
Who do
SoundCloud.
you go for, DistroKid or TuneCore?
I'm a DistroKid person.
Don't do
Yeah.
that, dog. They
All
don't
right.
monetize your videos
Really?
on YouTube, homie.
Oh no, you did tell me that.
I didn't even know
Hey,
that.
I promise you, they
I
don't
remember
monetize
that.
your shit on YouTube.
And they do on TuneCore?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You gotta get the
I never
TuneCore
tried- never used
publishing.
TuneCore, that's
Homie,
why I
I'll
was,
school you up on some shit. I have both. I have DistroKid and TuneCore. But like when I started reading shit and I went and I fucking started emailing people and they're like, oh well, we don't monetize rap music, only rap music.
What the fuck?
Wait, they don't
Because
monetize rap music?
Rap music they don't monetize on YouTube anymore. And I asked why,
So
and
I'ma
they
put it on
said
the country
because
then?
there's
Dear Rebecca.
there's too many samples being used in hip hop
Okay.
for them to monetize it.
So they
you
can't
know?
clear that shit. Like,
Nah,
But that don't
you-
mean every fucking song is fucking sampled. Like that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
That's just
If you
like
think
them
about
automatically
it,
saying.
pretty much. I mean,
Shit.
that's what we doing out here, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel it though. Yeah, I've always
some
used
people
DistroKid.
clear
That's
those
how
samples.
I started. Like I started doing that. Like somebody told me about DistroKid, and I was like, I
DistroKid's cheap. That's why people fuck with it.
think
dog.
that's why. Yeah.
That's why
'Cause
people fuck with
that
it.
shit is cheap. It's
I'm
mad cheap.
TuneCore all day, dog. I'll pay whatever the fuck I gotta pay, but my
TuneCore-
royalties still come in to
TuneCore
this
is like
day.
you got to pay every time you upload something, right? Like it's
no,
like-
yeah,
or-
yeah, $10.
Okay.
But homie, you know how much fucking royalties they squeeze out of people? You get publishing administration and you get fucking like every 3 months you get like $500,000 checks, $2,000 like food. That
This
shit.
fool fucking
Remember
knows the
one time
ins
I
and
showed
outs,
you?
dog. He showed me everything.
Hey,
dog.
one time
He
I was
showed me
showing jokes my
everything,
This fool
fucking
should
dog.
royalty.
do the commercials for him.
Fool.
Yeah.
One time I was showing jokes my royalty statements, dog. That shit ain't no joke. Like my royalty statements were crazy.
in the
and
bag,
shit,
just getting
huh?
schooled.
I was like, I've been doing this wrong my whole time. I've been trying to do it.
Distro Kid ain't the way to go, dog. I just say
I'm
that.
I don't know, man. I'm about to see. We'll probably switch over to TuneCore with my
Hey,
next drop.
Next time you come and talk, we want to hear that you're on TuneCore.
So yeah, guys, I
man.
switched to TuneCore.
So first off, I just got on TuneCore. I wanted to put that out there.
I come in with a couple more chains and shit. So yeah, I just switched to
a
TuneCore.
ring on every finger.
I just switched to
I'm not
TuneCore.
saying it's good, but you know it's good.
I used to be blind, now I can
Jokes.
see.
This guy calls himself the king of the what?
King of the Rev.
And you ain't got no competition out there?
Nah, not lately.
I like the King of the Rev.
Hey,
I
this
like
guy.
that.
Hey, I
this
put it.
guy-
I put it out. Nobody's proved me wrong yet, though.
All right, ain't nobody even challenging you
Hell
on that
nah.
shit. Huh?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I feel like you. I feel like that's a heavy thing. It's like I don't want to compare it to anything, but it's like you call
Compare it
yourself
to something.
You call yourself the king of anywhere, dog. And you gonna have some eyes on you. But if
Yeah,
you're doing
no,
it
most
right,
definitely.
People start looking and shit. huh?
yeah. But if you're doing it right and making that statement, it's gonna do something, dog. On top of having fucking quality shit, you're only gonna benefit yourself.
No, yeah, facts. It is what it is.
Run
though.
that shit. Get a little. Hey, ask Cujo. What if you were cocky, dog? Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
You'll
know.
be all
And it was
right.
funny because he showed me that track when we did the he
That
showed me
fool
that track.
shows
when we-
everybody everything, dog.
I didn't hear it.
No, he showed like everybody that was there at the
If you
cypher.
give Cujo 5 fucking minutes of your time, he'll take 15, dog. Like that.
No, that's
motherfucker will
facts.
Start
He-
rapping. And stop,
He played
dog.
me a gang of songs too, man. I was listening, but when he played that song, though, he was like, "Hey, check this song out. I got the song that's coming out." This, and I was like,
Can I
"All right."
ask you this, fool? When he showed you the song, did he not do the music video with it, dog? That
Nah,
hey,
no,
dog.
he did. He was moving like that. He was moving like that.
Hey, Cujo will show you a song.
He was getting down.
Cujo will show you a song and he'll be all in your ear like this. He did do like, hey, back up, homie. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dog?
He was like,
He's serio.
Like, yeah, that shit
Cujo
was
will
tight,
be like
though.
rapping it to you, dog, and he'll get in your face like he's talking to you and shit.
Hey, homie, I need those COVID bars right now, dog.
Yeah, hey.
nah, for real.
It's like, hey, G, are you talking to me in that song? You're like, what the fuck's going
I
on?
feel like it's personal now, homie.
Damn, look at this vato over here in the vest with the mask and shit. Orale, Mr. Fregon. That vato's safe and shit,
Oh, you
dog.
safe, be safe. I like it.
Man, fuck this quarantine. It's just
Hey,
crazy.
so what you got planned for the future, dog?
Man, right now I'm just gonna drop hella projects. Right now I got a bunch of projects I got right now in the work. I got a bunch of music video ideas I want to start doing because now I'm starting to get into the motion of shooting my own shit. Like I'll have my homie come through, hold my camera. I'm like, all right,
That's
bro, shoot
right.
this for me, do this or do that. I just released that King of the Rib video. My boy shot that for me. He held the camera for me. I did all the editing. I did another video off the Pandemic album. It's called Rolly. I did that. That one I shot in my backyard. I did that
Yeah.
one. I just set it up on
Yeah.
on the table or something.
That's
just do
right.
some shit like that. And then my boy held that shit for me too.
How's
So,
video editing?
It's been doing all right. I mean, I'm no
Is it
icon
hard?
or nothing, but it's
It look good.
it's been
There's
good.
not
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
been
of
doing
people
good.
that are icon, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what.
so let's get
That
icon is an
motherfucker
icon.
right there on his phone that ain't even paying attention, though. That's the next icon.
He's on his
right
way.
Oh
there,
shit!
dog.
All right, for sure.
That
Oh, yeah.
guy is gonna be the next one, right?
We call him
there.
J-Con. He's
See how
he's
good
next
he
up.
does
on,
with all of our production, and he don't even pay attention half the time. Look at him,
Cause
dog.
look at him.
He's like,
not
hurry
worried.
up and do it so I can
Yeah.
edit it.
He's not.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the-
Bullshit.
Shooting videos is fun, man. It's like a whole different passion for me right now. I'm learning it as I go along. So that that's like starting over from scratch on mixing and mastering. It's like for me, it's like everything is new. I gotta
So you
learn all
just
that
trying to
shit.
do it like you ain't trying to ask nobody for nothing, huh? You gonna mix,
Yeah.
master,
I'm
sing,
not-
rap, record
I don't
your
care.
own
Like,
videos.
I'm about to
like,
save I'm about to save a lot.
you
of
ain't
money.
paying nobody.
That is true.
You ain't
That
paying.
is
You ain't
true.
coming out
Because
of
you gotta
pocket
think
for
the
nothing.
only I tell all my friends, bro, because they're always like, man, you're doing this, you're doing that. I'm like, bro, the only thing I don't do, and I don't think I'll ever have the freaking patience to do is produce.
Yeah,
I can't make beats for sure. I tried it.
It's like a whole nother
I tried
form
it.
of artistry.
I can't.
dog.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is very, very hard.
It's annoying. I leave that shit to the producer.
And next time
I
you
let-
come here, you're gonna be like, "Well, I just made my first beat." You know what I mean?
like,
They
yeah,
did a
so I
million
got-
on Latin
like,
beats.
matter of
I
fact,
got
remember
a
when we were
five-
talking about
five-track
that time?
EP.
I just made myself a beat. And
I got a
shit,
5-track EP out right now, produced by Infinite.
That's right.
Can I ask you a serious
Must be
question,
hard
dog?
for
All top notch production and shit.
Hey, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I just have to ask.
Go ahead.
What the fuck made you say that Who Shot You is better than Hit 'Em Up?
Oh my God! How did I know that was coming already?
I just want to know.
He started
what
playing
the
it
fuck
earlier. I was
going
like,
through your mind?
So-
I'm never gonna let that go.
Okay,
dog.
Yeah.
so when you all right, you're gonna look at my background a
You
little
gotta
bit.
break it down. Break
So
it down.
in the King of the Rib song, I say, "How a New York nigga come and take a city that ain't his to begin with," and that's because I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh shit!
I was born in Brooklyn, New York. My pop stays out in Queens. I got family over
I
there.
don't even
and
have to
shit
say
like that.
anymore, dog. I
Yeah,
get
so
it now.
you know.
Then
what
how
I'm
the
saying?
fuck are you the king of the rib? If you're fucking,
Because when I came into the Riv, nobody was doing music the way I was doing music in the Riv. People were putting
This
out so
motherfucker's
music
a cocky
videos.
motherfucker. Look at him.
Hey, bro, I have to
think he
look.
is.
Look,
Look at
look,
him,
dog. Just look at him.
look. I have to be A1, bro. I
We just
can't.
become best friends.
when did you come to the rib?
I came 2005. I came
Aw,
in.
man,
How old were you?
Cool ass
I
nigga.
was about 11, 12, around that age.
Okay.
I went to elementary school here, went to middle school here, high school, all that.
What elementary school you go to?
I went to Castleview Elementary.
I went at Alcott, dog.
Oh, you went to Alcott?
I went to Alcott for like a year and shit. Dog.
Yeah, I went to Castleview, then I went to Gage for middle school, and then I went to Poly for some
I
time.
went to
until they
Central
kicked me
for
out.
like half a summer fucking school, and then I went back to Colton.
Yeah.
So you were in Brooklyn before that though? Like you were out there till like
Brooklyn!
Brooklyn's in the
I
Who's your
spent-
favorite rapper, dog?
Biggie
You
Smalls.
can't ask me
No.
that. You can't ask me that.
Can't
I
be
can't. I
Biggie,
can't. I can't be. asked
Tekashi
that.
6ix9ine.
No, it's for sure not. I mean,
Jay Z's better than Biggie. Dog.
Are you from Treyway?
we were talking about that shit right before the fucking interview. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, after I say I'm from New York, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I like 6ix9ine.
You said you got a lot. You said you got a lot of features, right?
am
Is
6ix9ine.
Tekashi one of them?
Tekashi came
I
out.
am
He called me, and I was like, yeah, bet we got it. Let's
You
get it.
put money on his sopas and everything, huh? That's fucked
Yeah,
up,
bro.
dog.
Nah, but yeah, you know when
Who's your favorite rapper, dog?
I can't be asked that, bro. I have so many.
For me,
It's
it's Jay Z,
FKM.
dog.
Okay, are you saying like favorite artist from New York, like my favorite rapper from New York, or
Of
just
all
favorite
time.
artist in general, of all time?
Overall,
Eminem. That's my favorite rapper. of all
Yeah, I think he's the best rapper. Look at, want to know something crazy? I think Tupac's the greatest.
time. Okay.
My favorite is Jay Z,
All right.
but I think Eminem raps the best.
yeah.
That's right.
I like
okay,
that.
I
Out
can
of
see
all time,
that.
those are my
I can see
all-time
that.
and
I can
shit,
see that.
you know?
Yeah, that's
Because none of them fools could see Eminem lyrically. Like,
No.
you stand in front of Eminem, that was killing you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me, I used to be a drug dealer. So Jay Z, naturally, that's what
Yeah,
I
That's
vibe
that
with.
drug dealing music.
But Tupac, goddamn, that fool fucking make you feel. Even as a crack fiend, mama, sure they want to be a thug. My ambitions as a rider, you know what I mean? Look at the fuck, this fool getting naked over here now? What's going on over here? Fuck.
Hey, dog, I told you to wait till after the podcast. What are you doing? God damn it.
That's out. But you know, Tupac, I think he's just all around, dog. Like, that fool's just the greatest, dog. Like,
facts.
so,
I feel that.
so
but
who
yeah.
are your top three?
Damn it.
Top 3,
I always
dog.
hate this fucking question. Okay, so I feel as far as just like every style or just like certain things.
Top three,
Just
period,
top 3.
dog.
Okay, so
I gave you 3 different styles right now.
all right, yeah, I feel you. So first one, my number one is Eminem because that's my favorite artist. That's kind
you
of why
go.
I started rapping.
You like this last album?
Yeah, I
You
loved
bought it 10 times?
Yeah,
They got a little better.
I loved it. I thought it was. I liked Revival. I don't care.
no.
I don't care. You guys can. Yeah, you guys can judge me.
No,
all
it
you
was
want.
all right. It was all right.
I like
Not
Revival.
Revival.
I
No,
like.
this last one was good. Not Revival.
Finish the question.
Anyway, okay.
I'm sorry, I had to
That's
ask
a
that.
whole.
I had to ask that.
Hey, that's
okay,
a whole
so-
other podcast.
So number one is Eminem. 2 is gonna be funny because it's not even really anything in this. I mean, he's in the same league and everything, but it's just very different. Like a people trip. I want to say is Atmosphere.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's way different.
Atmosphere. Yeah. So
I can see that.
yeah, I love Atmosphere.
Atmosphere
I
is
growing
hard.
No, I can
up.
see that, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
growing
I used to
up,
do
I
my
love
graffiti to
Atmosphere,
that
man.
shit.
That was my shit.
And number 3.
I brushed my teeth to it.
My number 3. Damn it, man! You're gonna make me pick up number 3. I'm gonna say Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
All time.
All right.
All time. All right.
You sound like you have a problem with
Nah,
that.
that's cool. Not a lot of people put.
Who's your top
But
3?
nah, you
dog?
can't. This is not my interview. Hey, first
No.
of all, I
Who's your top 3, dog?
this guy over here.
Who? Cujo? Cujo!
My number 1 top rapper is Cujo. How do you feel about yelling at me now?
Yeah. Capone wrote his rhymes though and shit though. Dog. That's what I saw on that shit.
I seen the paperwork.
I'm just saying, dog. That's what I saw. I don't know, dog.
You don't say that.
Fuck.
This is
Look
the
at
house
these
of
bottles
learning
over here
rappers.
taking selfies with each other and shit. Dog.
I should have got it from this side to make it seem. Why are you so close
How
to
do
it,
I look
dog?
from this angle? Who's your top three, dog?
My top three is probably very different than fucking a lot of people's top three.
Hey, dog.
Because
Your life story, save it. Let's hear your
number
top three,
one,
baby. Let's
number
go.
one, number one, Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
okay.
Ooh, of all
I feel
time.
I
you
think,
on that.
I think if
This is
anybody,
going in order?
yes,
It's number one.
It's number
There you
one.
go.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Tech
I feel
Nine.
you.
I feel like if it's even speaking on the Eminem thing, like if you want to put anybody up against Eminem and see it actually be like something worth watching,
It was Tech
would
Nine.
be Tech Nine.
Yeah, because that
And-
song they did was crazy.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
the Speed 'em?
Speed 'em,
bro,
But
that's-
this is the thing,
Shit
though.
was
This
insane.
is the thing that I have a problem with.
With what? With Tech
Tech
Nine?
9, no. Well, what Tech 9 said, he studied the dictionary. He did this and this and this and this and that to prepare for that verse. And he said Eminem sent that shit back like that. And Eminem killed that shit.
That's not even fucking facts, dog. I have a DVD that says totally fucking otherwise.
Homie, I heard Tech Nine say it himself.
I bought the special edition of the DVD and everything. Bro, I got Strange Music tatted on my ankle. Let's not have this conversation right
Homie,
now.
I saw an
Give me a
interview
hug.
where
Bring it
Tech
in.
9
Stop
said it
Stop
himself.
Stop it.
dog.
I don't want to do this. I don't.
All
wanna-
right.
Okay, wait. So who do you think? Who do you think? Wait. Who do you
Eminem
think?
will kill that
Who do you
fool,
think? Who do you think did better on that song?
Which one?
Eminem don't. I'm not even
Eminem
gonna
killed
lie.
that shit.
And you know
dog.
what's funny?
Eminem killed
I
you
don't
on your own shit.
I don't even think Tech had the best. I think even Chris Calico.
I think Chris Calico had a better verse than Tech.
Murdered
Yeah.
Tech on
Yeah,
that
Chris
shit.
Calico had a way better verse than
The
Tech.
fact that he was singing on the.
Chris Calico's another beast, though, man. That I honestly feel like Chris Calico's better than Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he can
crazy.
melodically do what Tech Nine does. You can't.
Hey, you heard the anthem before?
Yeah. Well, Eminem and Tech Nine are both on that.
Who do you
both
think
on
has
that
the
record.
best verse on that whole song?
on that whole fucking song?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
either
biasly,
him, it's either
no.
Tech
I want to
9
say
or Chino XL.
I know Chino did kill it. I'm a fucking
Caught up
biasly.
in the
I
midst of
would-
a sibling rivalry.
Man, bro, we gotta talk about hip hop more often. I love it.
hey,
I
this
fucking
is
love it,
different,
dog.
huh? This is
Yeah,
different
but I didn't know you
Chicano
knew
rap.
nothing about that. I love it, dog.
I barely
this shit
started
over
liking
there.
Chicano rap. I don't even like to like 10, I mean barely is like 10 years
He's
ago,
one of the
but,
four
like,
horsemen of Chicano rap. He barely started.
barely even listening to that shit.
Alpha, Schizo, Hypno, man.
All right, so what's your number two?
Number two, it would be Biggie, dog.
Okay.
Biggie's my second favorite rapper.
Sorry
and
to
then
hear
yeah,
Sorry to hear
I don't know. I feel like in the content that Biggie did in his two and a half albums that he had while he was here,
Yeah.
had way more of an
Man, I
impact.
say this and I know I'm gonna get some shit, dog. Ready to Die was not it, dog.
Ah, come on.
Ready to Die, for me, that shit was trash.
Ready to Die. is
But
a
I do like
classic,
his
man.
singles, though, dog. I like Juicy and shit, but like,
That's the thing about
I can't
Biggie,
listen
though.
to the rest of the album.
I love
dog.
his
I
singles.
love Ready to Die.
But
man.
I'll tell you
The
what.
can't.
singles were fucking perfect for radio, and the B side of shit
No,
was
those
fucking
shits were
perfect,
whack as
dog.
fuck. I'm just saying, for
Bro,
me,
the what with
for
Method
me.
Man?
No, but Life
Come
After
on,
Death,
bro.
I can listen to Life After Death from start to finish, dog. I'm talking about both fucking CDs too. Well, they're not CDs anymore, fucking, but you know what I mean. Side 1 and side 2, whatever. Life After Death was the shit.
Yeah, Life
dog.
After Death was
That
cool.
shit gives All
like
Eyes
that. I
on Me
love
a
that
run
one,
for its money, dog. Like real. It's not in my. That's probably my 4th best album of all time.
Life After Death?
Yes. But I mean, Ready to Die for
least
me,
it's-
I just don't like it, dog,
Yeah.
like at all. And I've tried.
I agree with that, though.
I've tried 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I tried last year. Every year I give it a chance, and I try to listen to it and I can't, dog. It just bores me.
It just-
That's
has
the
to
thing,
be- it
though.
has to
From
be
from
somebody's
from,
style, I
from
feel.
Biggie's first album to his second album, there was so much growth, dog. You hear he was a street nigga, bro. Like he was doing his
Yeah,
that
Ready
he
to
was
Die was
speaking on a
very
bunch of
dark.
different things,
Super
and then
dark.
when now he couldn't speak about that on the following album. He had to speak about a bunch of different shit. Like I like that shit. And then top 3 fucking Nipsey, dog.
Okay.
Nipsey. There's not a Nipsey song that I haven't heard. There's not a Nipsey song out that I can't recite. Like,
I don't know. Okay.
and
yeah,
I
that's
listen
cool.
to me and those three, and I listen to rap because I feel like a lot of motherfuckers can rap.
What's your
dog.
top 3 albums?
Top 3 albums? Man, you gonna put me on blast, bro. This is an Infinite interview, bro. Infinite,
Don't
what's
ask me
your
that
top
question.
3
Don't ask
albums,
me that
bro?
question.
And then I'll answer.
Revival,
it,
not
dog.
just playing.
Yeah, Revival wasn't that bad.
I mean, no, it really wasn't. I hate that a lot of people, really dissed that album.
It was very poppy.
It was cool. I mean, yeah, it was. But
He was trying to make his way back.
I feel
was
it. No,
cool.
okay, I
Trying to
feel
make his
it.
I thought it was cool. It set him up for Kamikaze.
And see, Kamikaze was ridiculous.
Kamikaze was
crazy.
It was
insane.
stupid,
I
yeah, that was
love
Hey,
Kamikaze.
can I ask you this? Since you're an M fan, what did you think about the Marshall Mathers LP 2?
That's like maybe one of my my
Did it
least
live
favorite
up
album.
to
No,
it?
no, I don't think
Nah.
so.
It was nothing.
At all.
What's
I
your
don't
favorite
think so.
Eminem album?
Damn. Probably what's the one? Fucking. Why am I forgetting the Eminem Show?
Oh, my nigga, I was hoping you said that. I was like, Eminem Show.
I always get it confused with fucking Encore and shit like that. But the greatest hits, the Eminem
He does
Show.
his shits in like
Mine is
trilogy.
either
dog.
one
Yeah.
or two, dog, but Eminem Show's tight.
The Eminem Show too.
The
Eminem
first
Show.
3 albums, you can't really.
Slim Shady
fucking
LP
choose
was
from
crazy,
them.
though.
The Marshall Mathers, the first one. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That
Hey,
shit-
fool,
that's
all
hard.
3 of them first ones.
Kim, dog, you
Yes.
can't-
What you got over
That
there?
shit is crazy.
Go ahead.
All right, you're a big M fan. You ever heard of MC Juice?
Oh, I haven't.
He's all right. So MC Juice is one of my top 3 favorite rappers, and I can
Ora.
tell you why. Because not only is he lyrical, but fun fact, he's the only person that ever beat Eminem
What,
In a
the
battle, rap
in a
battle.
When he came in
he told me
second?
when he was coming up. Yep, and he's the only person that Eminem.
But where is he
Damn, I
right
didn't even
now?
Yeah,
Where is he
It's
right
true.
now?
It's true.
He valet
Yeah.
parks Eminem's
Eminem
car.
Show.
I got my ass kicked in a battle one time, dog, but I was just fucking nervous.
And look at him now, one of the four
Look at me
horsemen.
now.
Yeah.
One of the 4 horsemen.
He doesn't
of
even like.
Chicano rap.
He never even listened to Chicano rap.
I don't even like Chicanos, goddammit.
I'm a Chicano, not a Chicano.
That's crazy. No, but fun fact too though. I got my name.
Fun fact,
from, Yeah, fun fact. It's a
Infinite?
fun fact.
From his first album?
Yeah, I got my name from his first album.
Can you
Why, you
fucking
were obsessed
believe
with
that
it or what?
Cujo does not know about Infinite, dog?
What happened?
Cujo don't know about Infinite, dog.
I feel like
About what? The Eminem album, Infinite.
Yeah.
That was like one of the. I mean, not, I love that album.
You
that
heard
album
of How
drew-
Will I Was Sent From It. That shit
that whole
hard.
shit, man, from Infinite, fucking what other Maxine.
What's your favorite Eminem song?
Fuck. Okay.
You narrowing it down right now.
Favorite Eminem song.
This is mine.
I'm not gonna say "Lose Yourself" because that is just very cliche.
Palms are sweaty.
Although that song. Oh, you know what song I like?
This
I
is
like.
my favorite song from Eminem.
I'm gonna let
right
you
here.
play. I'm gonna
Look.
let you play. See what's up. Hold on.
I want to know what
Is it
Eminem.
Stan?
You know why?
It's probably
No.
Stan.
No, I like that hook though a lot.
I like that one. I never meant to give you my
Oh,
truth,
yeah.
girl. That's
I
it.
never
It's
meant to
hard.
bring you
Please
to my
don't.
world.
Please don't die.
My favorite song off that album though is the one he did with Royce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bad
The
Meets Evil.
Bad
dog?
Meets
Yeah,
Evil.
That shit is hard.
That
you heard the
beat-
Bad Meets Evil album?
album,
of
yeah.
course.
That
That
shit,
album
the
was
sequel?
that album was crazy. It was so crazy. I
Hey,
love
Royce
that whole
is a
album.
motherfucking underrated
Genius.
lyricist.
I
dog.
think if anybody is to be better than this dude Eminem, bro, it has to be Royce by,
Yeah.
Royce
by
is-
far.
Yeah, Royce gave him a run for his
Royce
money on the
will-
Bad Meets Evil, dog.
I feel like Royce bodied his whole every verse that Eminem did on that album.
Yeah.
Royce's
Yeah.
freaking verses
Yeah.
are just
Very
insane.
true.
Even any song like he did when he did that song, the new one. It was what was it called? Caterpillar or whatever. He bodied his whole verse on that
Yeah,
one too. And
he
like
did.
every song, even in the Bad Meets in the first Bad Meets Evil, every song. Royce dominates over Eminem every time, and a lot of people don't see it. A lot of people like to go back and forth, like, "Oh no, Eminem's verse," but no, there's no competition. There's
not,
no
just
way.
Eminem.
not on
Yeah.
this one's
Yeah.
for you and me living out my
Okay,
dreams.
that I mean, that
No,
was whatever.
I really like that.
I didn't
song.
really
Eminem
like that song
fucking
anyway.
killed that shit,
That was like
dog.
all right. I kind
I
of
like
Eminem
it a
killed
lot.
that was like
shit.
my least favorite song off the album.
It's my ringtone.
Why you disrespecting Eminem? dog?
I mean, I'm not disrespecting. I'm disrespecting the song.
I thought he was your favorite artist, dog.
He is,
I
bro.
know.
But that
Fuck is wrong
doesn't
with you
mean
over
that
here?
doesn't mean I have to like
Fuck,
every
you
single
love right now.
song.
You talking Show some fucking respect here.
Jesus. No.
I'm just
Okay.
fucking
So
with you,
favorite
man.
Eminem song? Fuck, man.
I never heard that one.
I don't think I like that one.
I'm like debating because I like so much. I like 8 Mile
What about
Road.
this?
8
I'm
Mile Road's
cannabis.
hard.
And when I diss you wouldn't want no, what is it? I'm cancerous. And when I diss you wouldn't want to respond back to this with the battle rap you wrote for cannabis.
Yeah. What song was that?
Don't you want to grow up to be just like me?
Role models. Role models. There was it. That. Damn, that song was tight too.
Hey, you heard him in the Mad Rapper? You never heard him
I
in
don't
the
think
Mad
I
Rapper?
read that one.
I got a nice house and a gorgeous home. So what made me jump in the tub? with
I
the
remember that.
gorgeous
Okay,
phone?
I remember that. I remember that verse. I know that verse.
I like Kim. You heard the song Kim?
Which one?
The song Kim.
So long, bitch, you did me so wrong.
I don't wanna
Go on living in this world without you.
that song.
That, he
like
just
that,
tells
I
a
like
fucking
that.
story.
that
It's
song
like a
that
7-minute
song gave me
song.
chills
What
the
up,
first
my
time I heard
boy?
that shit. That song gave me chills the first time I heard it.
It's a fucking,
I was
it's
tripping.
a movie, dog. The
Yeah.
way he adds the sound effects and everything in that
hell
fucking
yeah.
song.
That shit made me want to kill my
You think
highness
I'm
just
ugly,
fucking
don't
live
you?
it.
He made storytelling rap tight.
Yeah.
He made storytelling rap a real thing. Like people weren't really into that. Like you that's a very
But see,
ballsy
he
move
did that
to
shit
do
on
that.
a different level.
No,
though.
that's what I'm
That fool did
saying.
That shit hard.
He did that shit. Like you can fucking narrate a whole movie out of the shit that just like maybe like a short film or something. Like out of all the songs that like he's wrote, where it has like storylines and shit. Like
Come on,
even,
hey,
like,
hey, we're going to the beach.
even like,
and let dad
like
strap
when
you
I'm
in your car
gone.
seat.
When I'm gone is another story. It's like a storyline.
love that
When I'm
record.
gone,
I
that
love
I
right
that
think
there.
record.
Jokes has fucking hyena problems over here.
I just like thinking about killing them every once in a while, so I listen to some Eminem
What's
songs.
the greatest
dog.
album of all time, guys?
Damn.
Come on, man. Out of all the fucking albums that are out right now, you want me to pick one album?
Right
Oh, I'll
now
pick
in
one
20
album. All eyes on me.
I can't.
I think that's
knew
the
he was
greatest
gonna say
album.
that.
I think that's the greatest album. My favorite album of all time is 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying.
I would
that's
have to
a
agree.
fucking amazing album.
That fucking album.
It might even sound cliche or some type of corny, but I think it would have to be a tie between, because I'm a big Game fan and I love the documentary. I can listen to that album. I don't care what. I was 10 years old when I bought that album, and I can listen to it to this day, front to back, without skipping a record.
You're a little
fucking
young buck
love
too,
that
though?
shit. 27, dog.
Damn, you're young, bro.
Give me a hug, bro.
All right. Come here, mijo.
Come
here.
There's some food in the house, mijo. Go eat.
Shit, I like the Chronic 2001.
Oh, that shit is a good
I
fucking
like the- I
album,
like the
dog.
Chronic.
That's
I would
shit.
give that to you. That might be better than All Eyes on Me.
The Chronic 2001, bro. Come on.
But they always put the original Chronic above 2001.
No, you
No.
can't, dog. 2001 blew that shit out the water.
But you got to think about it like this though. Chronic and then Chronic 2001 are two different styles of rap.
Oh yeah, way
Totally
different.
Way
different.
too
It's
like
two
it's like a bunch
different
of
eras,
yeah,
too,
like
dog.
way two different eras.
Dr.
You got,
Dre only drop an album every 10 years,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
So
not
bro.
even that anymore.
Yeah,
dog.
nah.
Shit.
I don't think anything that Dre can drop now can surpass that album ever. And
I don't
that's
think
that's
so.
just that's
Probably
just me
not.
being real. Like
Yeah, because
that
when
album,
he tried to drop Compton.
Compton.
I was actually fucking with it, but not the whole thing. You can't. It's not.
I heard
it's not
like
a
two songs on that
it's
shit, I
not-
turned it off,
It's not
dog.
like a 2001. Where
I
you
love
just press play,
the
dog.
game song on
No,
there.
I turned
Yeah,
that shit
That
off.
Yeah.
fucking song
Yeah.
is so crazy. I forgot what it was called. It was
I
on the
can't
movie.
st-
Then you
They-
didn't love it if you fucking
Yeah, the
don't
one on
remember
the school
name
bus.
of it.
Yeah,
I forgot what
know
fucking song
exactly
it
what
was,
you're
but
talking
that
about.
song
How
is
you gonna love it and you don't know the name of it?
I can't. Dog, he don't put it on Spotify. I gotta look it up
I
on
don't
YouTube and it ain't
understand
got the
this,
name,
dog.
dog.
I forgot the name. I love that song. I know what song exactly it is. If I see it, I'll remember it. If I see it, I know for sure I'll remember it. But yeah, that song with the game on that album, the Compton album was hard. But the whole Compton album was kind of like a flop to me. I didn't even pay no mind to it.
Oh
after.
wait,
flop to
before
everyone.
we go, because we're gonna end this right now, because I gotta take a piss. Either we end it or I tie my pee in a knot and then fucking hold it a little more. But
Just do it, dog.
we're gonna play one music video. If you have to show everybody one of your music videos,
Okay.
what would it be, dog?
King of the Riff.
And we're gonna slap it or trash it right now.
King
We're
of the
live
Riff.
over.
King of the Riff.
King of Brooklyn.
King of Brooklyn.
King of Brooklyn. Put on King of Brooklyn.
King of the Riff. I've gotten a lot of backlash from this song too as well.
He can redo it and say King of Brooklyn.
I've had a lot of people get really mad about this song.
That's what it's supposed to do, dog.
And it's funny though.
That's what it's supposed
fine
to
with
do,
me.
though. That's
I'm not
exactly
really
what it's supposed to do. Fuck
It's funny.
the
I'm
bullshit.
not a cocky dude, bro. I'm really not. But this song, I just had to.
It's not cocky. It's confidence.
Thank you.
should have confidence in what the fuck you do, dog. You ain't out here being like, "Fuck you, we ain't doing no record
You
together."
don't
Nah,
have
let's do
confidence
it.
in yourself.
Let's
then
do
you
it.
ain't
Hell
doing
nah,
nothing.
man. I just put on for my city, Riverside.
1 week
man. Come
ago,
on.
baby.
Yeah.
What we got?
I got love for every Riverside artist out
Here
here.
we go.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Shush. Shush.
Here we go. King of the Rib, right here. Slap it or trash it.
All pandemic quarantined out.
I'm back with an attitude, the king of no limit, the baddest dude. I ain't play no gimmicks. I'm real smooth on these rappers, rigid, cause I'm punching.
You're right there by the Mission Inn?
Yeah. Right straight downtown.
I filmed a video of the Mission Inn.
Who hasn't?
Damn, he got the quarantine gloves on.
And the
Yes, sir.
Nipsey shirt, I like it, man.
Money run deep in the hole like a catheter. You so soft, so silk like lavender. Man, I feel bad for you. I'ma hold you back for your money being made over here while I laugh at you. I'm the damn king of the bread.
Hey, so that lady in the background, she's a for real crackhead.
I was gonna ask if you added her.
No, she's a real crackhead. She was really cracked out.
You didn't have to pay her.
No,
You
she
give her
was
a
in the
rock
back.
to be in the video?
She was in the back, and she made that shit pop.
It totally worked, dog. It totally fucking worked.
gas, you can't roll with us, we get tires flat. In the palm of your hand, watch the fire crack. If this baby boy is passing
Fire crack, it totally works.
No, the King's reform still in this. Been out the mud, been born from the trenches. How a New York nigga come and take a city that ain't his to begin with? How that make sense? Goddamn right. You ain't know about my life, nigga. You ain't
At least he spoke on it.
You pussy niggas ain't gonna tell me nothing. If you're saying something, it's just assumptions. I'm about to go and hit the crazy button. World War III, are you 80-year-old rappers? Washed up to the same, I fear no rapper. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be no rappers. Wouldn't be no passion. Wouldn't be
Danny bars right there.
Verizon bars coming out.
Alcatraz.
This fool's gonna beat someone, dog. He's gonna beat someone. I just want you to know I'm the king of the IE, but you can have Riverside.
You can have Riverside.
It's fine. Just give me the rib. It's fine. I'll take the rib.
You're
Man.
gonna beat someone, dog. You are someone in my eyes.
That motherfucker go.
It ain't bad for me, don't take a pass at me. I'm what rappers need to find gravity in my anatomy. I'm the greatest ever, there ain't no passing me. I'm the greatest ever, there ain't no passing me.
Yeah, look, he's walking all cocky and shit, dog.
What if he was cocky?
And it was funny because when Cujo dropped,
put it on the map.
What If I Was Cocky, I hadn't shot this yet, and then I was like,
He
hold
said,
up.
"Oh yeah, what if I was cocky?"
You know, because Cujo dropped it, and I'm like, hold on. Cujo just dropped the whole song with just him in one location, spitting nothing but bars. My idea for this video was that exact same shit. So I was like, fuck. But
had
I was
the
like, it
gloves on
motivated me to put that shit out
Oh,
though.
are you saying you're better than Cujo?
Oh,
No, never that.
Rap battle live, rap battle right now.
Hey, he's not listening. I'd like to keep it that way.
Cujo, I feel like you're not listening.
He's not, dog. That fool's over there trying to get on my hind and shit, dog.
Nah, man, Cujo's hard, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
Infinite said he wants to rap battle you right
no,
now.
I did not. I did.
No, I'm about to say
He said he
wants to rap
would
battle you.
smoke you in a rap battle.
Man, y'all laid out extra
He
thick.
said he had the best verse on the cipher, dog.
You in a cipher.
That is not true. I did not say that. Disclaimer.
He said he had the best verse on the cipher. That's what I heard, dog.
Why y'all trying to get me into a problem with Cujo, bro?
But Infinite can keep up.
Whoa!
You heard it here first. I can keep up.
Heard it here.
There we go.
Heard a live direct from Cujo himself. I
He
can
told
keep
me in
up.
confidence that you were ugly.
No,
you can't
hey,
read
hey.
that.
You got skills, dog.
Thank you, bro.
Motherfucking
Anyway,
Infinite.
anything you guys want to say before we close it out?
Congratulations, brother. Thank you
Thank
for
you guys for the
participating and-
opportunity.
and making our
Yeah.
fucking our little thing crack off the way it should be, because
Oh,
we
yeah.
got a fucking respectable first winner to go off of, dog. So
You set
Yes,
the
sir.
standard too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's
Thank you
it's
for
a real
coming
blessing.
to the studio, dog.
Thank you for having me, man.
go get that album
Appreciate
too.
you.
My boy's album's out right now. The
Pandemic.
motherfucking Pandemic.
His albums.
Infinite
Plural.
TGM.
We got little
Plural,
Conejo right here. This is little
Pandemic.
Conejo right here. Little
Plural,
G
guys.
Stay
Raps.
tuned.
This
Yeah.
little G Raps.
Stay tuned for Pandemic too, like as well. That one's gonna be
Anyways,
crazy.
Thank you everybody for coming. Man, it was a dope episode. We got Infinite TGM, my boy Danny V, my boy Jokes Loves Life.
Yup.
A baker's dozen. Let's chop it up. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.
Y'all ain't fucking with the south side. Sing on them, bang on them, down and swing on them. Fuck a one-on-one, boy, we get the whole gang on them. Double S, it ain't a question. Who you pressing? Smith and Wesson, learn your lesson. Pop, 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 go to heaven, bitch. South solid, ride for the cause. Haters run their mouth brow. Why are they jaw? Better recognize, boy. The blue bandana, blues and blammers. Tools with hammers, lose your manners. Pill 'em like a new banana. We got masses, honeys with big asses. Haters tripping, we're flicking them like ashes. Dodge hits and sticking them like cashes. Make hits and show them what real gas is. We about that life, aquí para mi raza, better get that right. Controlamos a todo con los cholos, mi gente. Puro sud, puro sud, puro sud 13. 1-3 double S, this Southside, bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All blue from my head to my shoe, got red. Southside, Southside. 1-3 double S, this Southside, bitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. All blue from my head to my shoe, got